forensic analysis and other people, visual imagery experts. They've zoomed in and they've enlarged the area of the explosion.
All right, let's go across to Gursimran, who's been reporting from the war zone area. He's reporting live from the Sderot city. Gursimran, to begin with, the Israeli forces have made their intent very clear that they intend to carry out the ground assault. But the question still remains, are the measures in place? Has there been any sort of a corridor that's been provided for the people living to evacuate to safer regions?
Yesterday, an ultimatum was given to the people of Gaza Strip, especially those living in the north, to move to the south of Gaza River. And since then, we have seen that there have been attempts by the Hamas terrorists to block the movement of the civilians. And regarding that, IDF has issued a statement also in which they have released a video and some of the photographs, in which it can be clearly seen that how the Hamas terrorists, they are now trying to stop the civilians from moving from the north of Gaza to south of Gaza. The reason being that they know that if the civilians are allowed to move to the south of Gaza, then the north of Gaza, which remains to be one of the key places where the commanders and the top leadership of Hamas lives, that will become prone to the terror strikes, the strikes that the Israel is carrying out against the terror infrastructure of the Hamas. This will become more prominent, and this will dent the leadership of the Hamas, and that's why they are blocking the civilians. And also, as we speak, loud bangs can also be heard in the background, Samiksha. These are the artillery fires that are being done on the Hamas cadres from the Sderot area. Apart from that, one more thing that has come into fore, that there have been multiple operations that have been launched in the Al-Fukran area, Jabalia area, Ben Hussein area, and these are the areas that are very close to the border. And in the past 24 hours, there have been intensified operations that have been launched by the Israel Defense Forces. Reason being that they want to ensure that the border areas are clear when they launch a ground assault, and ground assault being one of the technical and most challenging thing for the IDF along with the ISA, which is the Internal Security Authority. They are also carrying out multiple raids at the locations so that the terrorists and their sympathizers can be killed. Yesterday in the Gaza Strip, there was an attempt of infiltration into the Israel side, where terrorists, they came and they tried to come out of the tunnel that they have dig up, and when they were coming out of the tunnel, they were noticed, intercepted by the air drone surveillance, and then they were hit, in which many of the terrorists were killed. Now, this is what has happened in the north, in the south, and if we speak of the north, the Hezbollah group, that is giving a tough time to the Israel Defense Forces. But yes, yesterday also, the Lebanon side, which fired 30-odd rockets into the Israel territory, they were given a befitting reply, and there were air assaults that were done on the Hezbollah group by the Israel side, as Israel has made it amply clear that if the land of Lebanon is used against Israel, no matter who uses it, it is the Lebanon that has to pay the price.
Gursimran, that's exactly the point.